So,
Mickey pauses for dramatic effect, but it's interrupted by Jamie coughing again.
hey, let me finish.
I didn't even...
Mickey ignores them and clears his throat, cutting Jamie off to continue.
What I was thinking. I've actually been thinking about this for a while now, ever since we first talked and you went MIA.
MIA?
Missing in action. Anyways, I've been thinking about this and I think it could benefit both of us. What if we try to meet? You know, like, in person.
He pauses, but before Jamie has any chance to talk, he quickly fills the silence again.
Like, I know I have no idea where you are, and you probably don't know either. I don't even know where I am, really, but what if we try to meet up? You said you barely found the station, so you must have been walking around for a bit, right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you have any idea how you found this? Are there any things you notice? Ones that could help you find your way back? Kind of like breadcrumbs? You know, like, you'll be able to always...
I know what you mean.
Well?
I don't know. Maybe. It's just... hot. It's just always so hot, and the sun's always out, and everything's so dead, and...
But that's more like the weather. Do you know the actual place you're in, the location? Because, you know, since we're talking, we probably can't be too far, because it needs to connect something, and if you were like, I don't know, millions miles away, it would be impossible.
Mickey rambles for a bit. He doesn't let Jamie get a word in. He finds himself taking control of the conversation without even realizing.
If I leave, I don't think I could find my way back.
What? Oh. But didn't you go out looking for food?
I didn't go very far.
Well, what if you try? Could you do that?
I don't want to.
Why not?
I just don't. I found this by myself, and it's perfect for now. There's no point leaving when it's fine. It's got a roof and walls, it's not hot or cold inside. It's perfect.
But don't you want to see someone else, you know, in person?
Jamie doesn't answer, and Mickey frowns, his grip on the radio tightening as frustration bubbles up inside of him.
Aren't you tired of being alone?
Yes. No. I don't know.
How do you not know?
Of course I'm tired, but I'm not going to give up the safety I found just to meet with some stranger. I've made it this far by myself.
So that's it? You won't even consider it? Just no?
I don't want to.
But think about it. You wouldn't have to be alone anymore, and we could help each other.
I don't even know you.
Then get to know me.
Mickey?
They're both too busy bickering that they don't process the extra voice on Mickey's side. Matt had tried calling out to Mickey after hearing him talking to what he thought was no one, but as soon as he walks closer, he realizes that there's a voice responding back.
I just don't get why you won't even consider it. You do know it'll benefit us both, right? There's literally nothing to lose, especially if you just...
I don't want to, and it would just...
I don't understand why you don't want to. It's literally the best possible...
Mickey?
Mickey jumps, almost dropping the radio, and Matt comes closer until he's looking over him.
What are you doing here?
Whoa, did they finally respond?
Who's that?
It's no one. Matt, what are you doing here?
Matt raises an eyebrow but doesn't take the hint. Instead, continues talking in a normal tone.
I was with Lucia, but she sent me back. She wanted to go on her own or whatever, and I was tired, so I didn't care. I was actually gonna sleep a bit, but I heard you and was worried you were talking to yourself, but guess you aren't.
Who's that?
No one. Matthew, go away.
What? Can't I say hi?
No, you can't.
Matt ignores him and says hi anyway. Mickey tries to move himself away from Matt, but that doesn't stop him from talking.
Hey, I'm Matt. I'm Mickey's friend. Mickey's told me about you. He's been kind of going crazy over you.
He's never mentioned you.
Mickey cringes and Matthew sends him a confused look, but clears his throat.
Oh. Well, yeah. I'm his friend. I'm with him and the rest of...
Didn't you say you were going to sleep?
The rest of what?
With the rest of the...
Matt, shut up.
What?
Matt. That's your name?
Yeah, and your...
Mickey tries to hush Matthew and stop the conversation, but it doesn't work. He gets ignored as Jamie and Matthew begin an awkward conversation.
Jamie. I'm Jamie. Mickey's never talked about you.
I don't get why he wouldn't. He sees me every day. I'm basically always with him.
I can explain.
You lied. You said it was just you. You told me you were alone.
Oh, so you've been lying to them.
Look, just let me talk. I can explain. I didn't want you to freak you out or...
Was anything else you said true? You've been lying this whole time, and you want to meet?
Look, Jamie, I can explain. Just calm down.
There's the sound of something being kicked aside and inaudible sounds at the other end of the line.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Jamie, wait.
Mickey thinks he hears the radio being tossed aside, and there's an angry noise before it suddenly snuffs out, cutting out the muffled cracks of static with it until there's only silence. Mickey and Matt stay there in silence trying to process what just happened before Matt eventually clears his throat.
Looks like you won't be needing that anymore.
Yeah.
He lets Matthew keep the radio.